Merry Christmas, Unity on the Avenue. Yay! Sounds like a packed place to me. I'm going to do a smidge of a medley. You'll see what I mean. Medley, for anybody who's a little younger than me, is usually called a mashup, which sounds so funny to me. I don't know. If you want to sing, I've never told you not to sing in my whole life, right? So here we go. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, listening once again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start. But the thing that'll make them ring are the carols that you sing right within your heart. Silver bells, silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring, soon it will be Christmas Day. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile, and on every street corner you hear, deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Toll the ancient Yuletide carol. Okay, here we go. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Yay! We're going to do the first verse, maybe twice. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. One more time. Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. You sound gorgeous. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
Good afternoon, Unity on the Avenue. My name is Dr. David Goldberg, and I'm one of the co-ministers here in this beautiful community. So I just want to welcome you on this glorious Christmas day. We've celebrated for more than 2,000 years, and this day is the best day yet. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to be with us. I just invite you to release the busyness of the morning. This is your time. This is what you get to do for you. So relax, enjoy, settle in as we retell one of the greatest stories ever told. In the beginning, the whole world had one language and common speech. The people were created in all shapes and colors and races and sizes and spoke just one language, love. One day, people began to take notice that they looked different from each other. Then they said to each other, "Gather the people who look like us. Let us build ourselves a city, a tower that reaches to the sky, so that we may make a name for ourselves, and let us be separate from the rest." Spirit saw the tower the people were building and wept. Spirit then said, "When people forget to speak the universal language of love and forget that they are one, they unleash fear. They now see themselves as different and separate instead of the diverse person that expresses my wholeness. They have confused their one language of love, and until they remember that they are one diverse people and begin to speak love again, they shall experience separateness. So, because of their choice to see themselves as separate, they wandered in the darkness and in ignorance. They feared each other and therefore could not understand each other. Many years passed with wars, with hatred, with petulance, with prejudice, and with separateness. People needed a way shower to remind them of the language of love. Secretly hidden in their hearts was a longing to be one again.
Holidays are joyful, yes they are. Let those holiday lights shine. And holidays are good times, you know they are. 'Cause we got giving on our minds. But what happens when the giving's done and everybody says thank you? I still have that feeling left behind. How about you? I can't get it off my mind. There's so much that love can do. I wish that every day would be a holiday. Think of all the love we could share. And if every day would be a holiday, reaching out to show how much we care. If every day would be a holiday, there's so much that we can do. Think of all the love can do. Holidays are joy-filled, you know they are. Family and friends and this feeling never has to end. When the light goes out and the tinsel's gone, then it's up to me and to you not to forget our giving hearts. That's the most important part. I have a wish. Ooh, don't forget all the things that love can do. I wish that every day would be a holiday. Think of all the love we could share. If every day would be a holiday, reaching out to show how much you care. If every day would be a holiday, and everyone believed it was true, telling you the world would be better for me and you. A holiday to last the whole year through.
Many years ago, in the chill of the winter night, there was a star that shone brightly in the sky over the small town of Bethlehem. It was the same light that had shone since the beginning of creation. This was the light of the burning bush that called Moses, and the same light that burned the oil in the miracle of Hanukkah. This light illumined the wisdom of Buddha. It is the light that has illumined so many minds throughout the centuries. This is the light that illumines the beauty of diversity and leads us on pathways to one language of love. On this sacred winter day, we once again are reminded that this inner light guides us all through the darkness. We have this inner light always. Let us recall the story of this little child from long ago who reminds us all of our own divinity. Let us rekindle this divine light once again and create the pathway to the language of love and connectivity.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin, error, pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, a weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born.
People needed to feel connected and secure. They had forgotten the one language of love. So Spirit decided to send them a great way shower. The angel Gabriel was sent from God to a town in Galilee called Nazareth, to a virgin betrothed to a man named Joseph of the house of David. The virgin's name was Mary. Upon arriving, the angel said to her, "Rejoice, O highly favored daughter. Spirit is with you. Blessed are you among women. You shall conceive and bear a son, and give him the name Jesus." Mary said to the angel, "How can this be, since I do not know man?" The angel answered her, "The Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High shall overshadow you. For you see, nothing is impossible with God." This is not just an ancient story, my friends. This is our story today. The universe longs to show us what is possible. The angel in this story represents the divine messengers sent to us every day, calling us to listen and to know that peace and love are possible. There is an angel voice within us that knows what to do. Sometimes we call that intuition. Where there is limitation, fear, and doubt, the still small voice knows only possibility, connectivity, and peace. Your intuition is your inner compass and is always there to guide you. Mary represents our virgin soul, just waiting to manifest our thoughts. As Mary pondered the words of the angel, we too ponder and listen to that still small inner voice. Mary represents the divine motherhood of love, waiting to give birth to this still small voice. We now light the candle of intuition, our inner knowing. This light represents the still small voice within you that always knows what to do. So pay attention to this inner knowing, and it will always lead you to the divine path.
Go tell it on the mountain. Tell all your friends and family too. Go tell it on the mountain that God is living in you. The answer to your seeking, your longing to be whole, is there when you discover Christ within your soul. Go tell it on the mountain. Tell all your friends, your family too. Go tell it on the mountain. Christ is living in you. God is living in you.
In those days, Caesar Augustus published a decree ordering a census of the whole world. Joseph went from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to David's town of Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David. He then registered with Mary, his espoused wife, who was with child. While they were there, the days of her confinement were complete. All of the inns were full, and they were strangers in a foreign land. The last innkeeper, feeling compassion for Mary and Joseph, offered them his stable. There, Mary gave birth to her firstborn son, wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them at the inn. Sometimes we feel like strangers in a foreign land, looking for an inn, a place to belong. Joseph represents the safekeeper. He represents wisdom and unconditional love, despite the condition or status of our lives. Joseph represents the shelter that the divine has for each and every one of us. The innkeeper represents compassion, for when we are compassionate toward races, cultures, and one another, it brings acceptance. Acceptance does not mean that we agree with or condone, appreciate, or even like what has happened. Acceptance means that we know, regardless of what has happened, that there is something bigger at work. It also means that we know we are okay and that we will continue to be okay. When we make room in the inn of our hearts for one another, we become the ultimate expression of our higher divine selves. When we bring compassion to life, compassion brings us to a stop, and for a moment, we rise above ourselves. As we light the candle of compassion, we remind ourselves that love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity would simply not survive.
Some days we forget to look around us, and sometimes we don't see the world of joy that surrounds us. So caught up inside ourselves, we take when we should give. And so tonight we pray for what we cannot see, and today we know can be. It's up to us to be the change, even though we know we can do more. Oh, there's so much to be thankful for. We all see so much sorrow, and it's way too late to say we'll cry tomorrow. Each of us must find our truth. It's so long overdue, and tonight cannot see. And today we hope for what we know can be. It's up to us to be that change. Even though we know we can do more, there's so much to be thankful for. Even with our differences, deep inside we're all connected. It's time to see each other's light. And tonight we all pray for what we cannot see. Today we hope for what we know can be. It's up to us to be the change. Even though we know we can't do more, there's so much to be thankful. There's so much to be thankful for.
The angel of the Spirit appeared to the shepherds watching over their sheep by night, and a great fear came over them. You have nothing to fear. I come to proclaim good news to you, tidings of great joy. Let this be a sign to you. In a manger you will find an infant wrapped in swaddling clothes. Suddenly, there was with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts, saying, Glory to God in the high heavens, and peace to all people on earth. The shepherds then said, Let us go to Bethlehem and see this event which Spirit has made known to us. This is happening today. The shepherds represent the watchfulness of our higher self. Like the shepherds, when we remove fear, we move toward love. Seeing the love in the child, the shepherds go and seek it. We too can look into the eyes of one another and see love. We are not here on earth to see through one another. We are here to see one another through love. We too can always seek love. The commandment of the Master Teacher Jesus was clear. A new commandment I give you, love one another as I have loved you. Like the shepherds who keep watch over their flocks at night, so too does our higher self call us forth to live in a place of watchfulness, love, and caring for all people. The faithful love of the shepherds toward their flocks is the divine love we are called to give the world. As we light the candle of love, may we be reminded that when we love one another, we bridge the world together as one.
Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night, with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. You can sing with me if you'd like to. You know where we are? I bet you do. Here we go, everybody. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? Singing in the sky, shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? I hear a song, high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. Said the king, little boy, to the mighty king, do you know what I know? In your palace warm, mighty king, yeah. Do you know what I know? I know a child sleeping in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Ooh, yeah, couldn't help it. Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say, listen to what I say, pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say a child, sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. Do you hear what I hear, what I know, what I hear? We all hear.
And I simply and humbly offer my deepest gratitude for your continued generosity, for your support of our beloved Unity on the Avenue community, the work that we do here, and the work that we do around the planet in consciousness. You are a part of that, and we are most grateful.
It's a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there's gonna be snow, but let's have a cup of cheer. It's a holly jolly Christmas as we walk down the street. Say hello to all the friends you know and everyone that you meet. Oh, the mistletoe hangs where you can see. Somebody waits for you. Kiss him once for me. It's a holly jolly Christmas, in case you didn't hear. Oh, by jolly, it's a holly jolly Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas this year.
And so, my friends, off script here for just a moment, I just wanted to acknowledge our dear Karen, who's been with us for several years, who's been with us consistently this year. She is stepping into her greater yet to be as the music director with New Dawn Center for Spiritual Living. And you know, Karen wouldn't be Karen if she wasn't doing 17 services a week. So she has told me whenever any of you call, she will say yes.
Oh,
no,
dear
I
goodness.
made that part up. I'm sorry. But I did just want you to know that as Karen and I were working on this service, I had some thoughts about songs, and she had some thoughts about songs, and it's all good and it's all perfect. And, you know, there's somewhere between 12 and 15 songs, some that Karen knew, some that Karen wrote, some that David asked Karen to learn, in the next 2 days. And I bless you, my friend. I bless you. I bless your consciousness. I bless your yes. And with your permission, my friends, if we could make that the last applause line of this beautiful service. I ask you for the rest of the service to kindly acknowledge Karen in consciousness and allowing us to move into that deeper place within ourselves and within our community. Thank you so much for that. And as we get back to our story, astrologers, where is the newborn king? We have observed his star at its rising and have come to pay him homage. King Herod became greatly disturbed by the news. He then sent them to Bethlehem after having instructed them, "Go get detailed information about the child, and when you have found him, report it to me so that I too may go pay homage." The star led the astrologers to the manger where they found the child. They were overcome with seeing the star over the child. They brought him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Later, they received a message in a dream not to return to Herod, so they went back to their own country by a different route. This is what is happening today. Herod represents our ego with its messages of separateness. It is the message that there is only one. It is the message that there is only one path to the divine. The three kings represent the trinity of diversity, all nations, religions, and spiritual paths coming together as one love. The three kings represent the diverse gifts we all have to offer the world. Gold, the symbol of unlimited prosperity for all who will receive it. Frankincense, which represents the sweetness of life when our thoughts rise above differences and we come together as one. And myrrh, which represents oils of healing, peace, and freedom to all who understand that we must come together in order to heal. As we light the candle of oneness, May we honor that many paths are winding their way to one God.
Millions of stars are placed in the skies by one God. Millions of us lift up our eyes to one God. So many children reach out to Him by many a different name. One Father, loving each the same. So many ways that we all can pray to one God. So many paths winding their way to one God. Brothers and sisters, there are no strangers after His work was done. There is my God, and there is your God. One God.
Jesus grew in stature and character, and one day he was teaching the crowd. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Have faith in God, faith in each other. In my Father's house there are many dwelling places. Peace is my gift to you. As Spirit has loved me, so I have loved you. Live on in love, and you will receive peace. The same peace is needed today. It is not the peace of the world, but rather the divine peace that can only be acquired by recognizing our inner peace first. Inner peace begins the moment we choose not to allow another person or event to control our emotions. Peace returns when we remember our connectivity to every manifested soul. Our ego says, once everything falls into place, I'll be fine. Spirit says, find your peace and everything will fall into place. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, then the world will know peace. World peace must develop from inner peace. Peace is not just a mere absence of violence. Peace is the manifestation of human compassion. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. As we light the candle of peace, may we remember that peace is not the absence of power, but rather that peace is the presence of love, which is the power that passes all understanding.
Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, you know that family, all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let there be peace on earth. Let this be the moment right now. With every step we take, let this be our joyous vow to take each moment and give each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth. Let it begin with you and me. Let it begin with you and me. Let it begin. Let peace be with you and me.
One day, Jesus was teaching his disciples. Peter spoke up and said to him, "Teacher, show us how to do these things that you do." Jesus replied, "Very truly, I tell you, whoever believes in spirit will do the works I have been doing, and they will even do greater things than these, because I am going to the Spirit who sent me." Jesus is the great example, not the great exception. Let us take responsibility for the divine power each and every one of us possesses. Peter represents the part of us that doubts the responsibility we have for our own thoughts and actions. The message of the master teacher is clear. When we trust the divine within us and trust with faith, we too shall do even greater things. When we take responsibility for each other, we can bring oneness to our world. It is not our differences that divide us. It is our inability to recognize, accept, and celebrate those differences. The moment we take responsibility for everything in our lives is the moment we can change anything in our lives. As we light the candle of responsibility, we accept all responsibility for ourselves, others, our thoughts, and the world. It is each of us that will get us to where we want to go, and no one else. We must take responsibility for our thoughts, feelings, actions, and the world. Responsibility is the acceptance that we are the cause and the solution of every matter in life. And once again, we have told the story of old. Today, the tower of separateness has been torn down, and we call in the language of love. the 6 pathways to oneness have been lit: intuition, compassion, love, oneness, peace, and responsibility. You see, it is not just about a little child in a manger so long ago, but rather it is to understand that we are the Christ consciousness that is eternal. We possess the power to become one diverse language of love. We are the divine energy and the power on the planet that will lead to true peace. We are the eyes, the hands, the feet, and the heart of the divine. We are the Christ light.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round young virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
What we know is Christmas is not a time or a season, but rather Christmas is a state of mind, to cherish peace and goodwill, to be plenteous in mercy, to have the real spirit of Christmas. I truly believe that if we keep telling the Christmas story, singing the Christmas songs, and living the Christmas spirit, we can bring oneness, happiness, and peace to this world. Let us raise our candles in commitment to bring this joy, oneness, happiness, and peace to the world. Let us call to mind all those who are in our hearts today, those who have made their transition to death, those who are far away from home, especially those in the armed forces, those who are estranged in our lives, refugees, and those who live in fear. Let us raise our candles to soften our hearts and surround all in light. As you look at your candle, realize that the Christmas candle is a lovely thing. It makes no noise at all, but softly gives itself away. Let us raise our candle in commitment to be models of love, compassion, and oneness, and share our light for peace. The light of peace will come only when we infuse ourselves in the world with peace, understanding, harmony, and diversity. Let us raise our candles for peace in our world. 6 powerful lights. intuition, compassion, love, oneness, peace, and responsibility. The story has been told once again, and now the words have been released in our hearts. We are the pathways to peace.
Silent night. How about everybody? Holy night. All is calm. All is bright. Round young virgin mother and child. So tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. One more time. Silent night. Holy night. All is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
And so, my friends, as you extinguish your candle, may you keep your light burning brightly in your lives and in all those whose lives you touch. You are a precious blessing. You are that perfect child in whom God is well pleased. And so, beloveds, once again, I offer my thanks to Karen, to Rick, to Opal, to all of our chaplain prayer partners, to our board of trustees, to all who contributed on any level to making this service possible. It's a brilliant team effort, and I'm most humbled to play a small part in that. And with this being my last service, this particular go-around, I simply offer my thanks for those who have loved me and supported me. Thank you. I appreciate your heart, and it has been my honor to serve as your minister, and it continues to be a great joy to be on this path with you. From the bottom of my heart, for the last time this go-around, go in power, go in peace.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Yes, they will. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year, all our problems will be miles away. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. everybody. Thank you so much.